Good morning, Facebook. How you guys doing? I'm actually here in the heart of Flushing on Main Street, and I want to say 37th Avenue right now. Walking back to the car to put more money in the meter. I was on Snapchat earlier, but it's crazy hot right now, and I wanted to just see how you guys were doing. I know that it is a beautiful, beautiful Monday morning. Definitely a great way to start the week by closing a house. It's a special one. Dealing with family on this one. So, definitely near and dear to the heart. It's nice to see another family take up the mantle, and take the property that my family built up, and now it's theirs, and they get to create their own history. So, this real estate gives you definitely a front seat to a lot of the things in life that you don't normally think about growing up. Family transition, family traditions. New story, old versus new, new versus old. It's just it can be kind of a romantic job, in that sense. So it's nice to, see the fruits of the labor of my family, see their goals come true, how hard they worked. I know many of the stories. It's funny how stories repeat themselves. People that really, really want something, they are never denied, period. So just keep that in mind. You may not be able to buy a house right now. You might see me on other social media, giving tips and stuff about buying a house, selling a house. That doesn't have anything to do with me. Well, it can if you look at it a different way. You see these things that I snap and Facebook and Twitter and all this other stuff, and you can strive for it. It might be a goal that you never thought of. So keep that in mind. It's a pretty cool thing to own your own castle. The American dream, the classic American dream. So, it's a beautiful thing to watch. And I got a front seat to this one. I wasn't born when it was purchased, but I definitely was able to enjoy it for quite a while. So I'm glad I could share this a little bit. It's probably one of my most personal posts on here, but it's definitely a cool thing, to have your family at a closing table and have them selling a place, but and now it's the next chapter of helping a couple of them buy places. So it's really cool. I get to really take up the challenge and face it and help my family, and definitely treat them to the best of my abilities, and that's what I promise to my clients, whether family or not. So I'll always treat you guys like family. So I hope that you guys all do strive to find a place. I would definitely prefer if you bought it with me or you sold it with me, but if you don't, feel free to ask me for advice. I'm not just here for my own benefit. Really want to help out as many as I can. Goal this year is to help 100 families find a place. So it's definitely the goal that you guys could help me with for sure. But yeah, here, let me give you some of the scenery. So to give you an idea, this closing took place in the heart of Main Street. I don't know if you guys saw from the beginning. So I'll give you a little view of what I'm looking at. So parking facilities, the parking here is not the best. I gotta say, you gotta pay for one of these, or you gotta circle the block, or park in municipal lot over there. So right now I'm on 38th Avenue heading towards Main Street. A lot of commercial stuff, restaurants, retail stores, salons. You have the occasional Starbucks, which is cool to see as well. Construction that is recently new. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me zoom in. There we go. You got some buildings that are newer, to the area. I actually know this area well because my mom, for a while, worked one block down this way. So I used to visit her, when I get out of high school. Sometimes visit her. So pretty cool to be back in this neighborhood. I've had a few closings here. Thank God. It's definitely something to be appreciative. Whether it's family, friend, sphere, somebody I didn't know until the transaction happened. Family. It's definitely fulfilling. It's really fulfilling to help people achieve their goals, whether buying or selling. And I'm not just saying that. It's actually my favorite part of the job is to, help somebody with a problem. So I've actually dealt with people that weren't able to sell their properties before, and they've had other agents or whatever. And I come in and I was able to help them. Some people help them move to other states, help other people to, sell what they have in order to buy a place. Help them, they bought it in a down market, so help them break even or just make a little bit of money. I've actually been able to solve problems, and being able to make money at the same time by helping people. They're helping me. They're helping me achieve my dreams. As corny as that is you guys have. When every deal that you do, I'm truly appreciative. I try to make you a client for life. It's not like I forget about who I sell with, because honestly, I know it's a very personal thing. This is not, real estate is not all dollars and cents and square footage and garages. It's what you want your family to grow up in. There are a lot of buildings that, developers, where there's no emotion whatsoever in the transaction, and those can be exciting, but it's really like, it's a real estate transaction. There is no connection there. There's no help. There's nothing that I'm really able to coach them through or anything like that. It's just, they need me to find a place, and I need them to make me money. Whereas, when it comes to a residential property, I can kind of analyze the situation and help you find or sell based on your individual needs. You can tailor it. It's actually a really cool thing. It's a blessing to work in this. This is actually a job where it's Monday morning. Granted, Saturday and Sunday is still a work week, but it's Monday morning and I don't, dread waking up and going to work. It's something that I enjoy. It's like hunting for something. You wake up in this business, and every day, regardless of how many listings or sales you have, every day you have to wake up like you're unemployed. And frankly, if people approached their other facets of life or other jobs that way, we have a lot more successful people. But that's really the way I look at it. It's something where, yes, this benefits me. I can make a living doing this, but helping people do that at the same time, it's pretty fun, and I gotta say, I do enjoy it a lot. So here's my closing. Hey Charlene, how you doing? Thanks for joining. It's been a long time since I see you. There you go. See all of Main Street here in Queens, New York. Some things are beautiful, some things are beautiful in their own way, some things are marred and hideous and they haven't done anything, but that building there has all that crap graffiti on it, but it's going to be built up. And now we walk back in to 3636 Main Street. This is pretty cool. Hello again. Waterfall. It's pretty sick. And now we go up to the 7th floor. This is a tricky elevator. It's one of those that you go in. It surprised me. This is another door here. So now we hit lucky number 7. Boom, it's lit up. So I wish there was some elevator music, or if I could cue it, like something like that, and just give you that while I go up to the 7th floor, but I don't have that right now. Action is weak. I don't know if you guys could see me. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating here. It's crazy. Let's see. I wonder how far along this closing is. I was hoping we'd be done by now. But this is where it is.